I wish that stuff like this existed when I was a teenager. What if I told you that I'm not wearing makeup? I'm only wearing skincare. Yeah, okay, that's kind of true, kind of not true. What if I told you that I'm not wearing skincare, I'm only wearing makeup? This is like hybrid skincare makeup. I'm a critic and a skeptic naturally, and I'm really blown away by how this stuff works. These specific sunscreen, lip, mascara, etc. items are from City Beauty. We're talking sunscreen that's not just an SPF 39, but it's like a veil. You know how if sunscreens say that they're luminizing or that they blur pores and imperfections, it's basically like glitter. Like it's just straight up glitter. This is not glitter. It comes out like a touch pink, but it is basically a perfecting veil that really does blur up pores and fine lines. This is probably my favorite under eye sunscreen, and if you wanted to just pump a little bit of this on your finger and call it an under eye cream, you totally can. Do you see how this pinkness almost gives this a nice flush? It actually covers like the under eye dark purple color that I can tend to get if I don't sleep well enough or if I eat a bunch of salty foods and like have water retention and sleep on my face. But this stuff is really amazing, and the main sun filters here are zinc and titanium oxide, so it's a mineral slash physical blend that's usually better for people, but they also have like peptides and ingredients in here like a deep sea extract that actually helps with the UVA rays as well. Because did you know that sunscreens that say like SPF 30 or SPF 50, that number only applies to the UVB rays, which cause the burning. The UVA rays penetrate deeper and through windows, and that's actually what causes the UVA aging up the skin. So if you're using a sunscreen, if it's SPF 15, 30, 50 or more, it doesn't matter if it's not broad spectrum or if it doesn't have that PA+++. What I really love about this too is that first off, like it does feel very luxurious. Like I do feel fancy when I use it. It doesn't feel greasy on the skin. Do you see how I'm luminous but I'm not oily? They specifically say that it's the polymers in here that give it that like glow, but again, it's not like a bunch of mica. There's no mica in this product, so it's not makeup disguising itself as a sunscreen. This is legit a sunscreen that is like a perfecting veil. It also has marine antioxidants and spirulina in here, but overall like it's moisturizing, it's luxurious, and man, I have fallen in love with this. It is one of the luxury sunscreens that I actually think is worth the money. I don't actually want to say it's my favorite because I really like some other stuff too, but definitely for skin it is phenomenal. Now full stop, when I did start using this, I did use it alongside and over this. This is the Dermal Reset. It's the exfoliating concentrate, and we know that exfoliation helps the skin feel smoother. It helps to kind of work out some of those bumps in the skin. It helps to exfoliate and make your skin look glowy. So if I originally hadn't been using these together, would I have seen less of a glow from the sunscreen? Maybe, but even when I stopped using the Dermal exfoliating concentrate, it still makes my skin look quite luminous. But this exfoliating concentrate is basically AHAs. It has a little bit of willow bark in there. It does have niacinamide, which you know my skin loves. And if you're looking for skincare that doesn't bridge itself as makeup, this is probably what you would go for. I would recommend using this at night just because I don't recommend exfoliating before you go out in the day. But if you did use something like this or an exfoliant at nighttime and then go in with this during the day, this helps to exfoliate the skin. It draws a little bit of moisture in as you sleep. It makes sure that everything is super smooth, and then this goes on like a buttery, ribbony dream. And again, I think this is probably one of my favorite products. Out of the entire line, it's gotta be either this or this. This right here is a lip plumper that doesn't make your lips sting. Is this not so cute? This is in the color San Diego, and as you can see from how much crust I have gotten on it, I use this non-stop because yes, this gives lips a little bit of color, but it also creates this plumping effect. But it's not stingy. So it has hyaluronic acid, but it also has peptides in it, and it has moisturizers. So it doesn't sting the lips, it actually plumps them both when you put it on and over time as you use it. And then because it rehydrates the lips, it doesn't cause you to have like that peeling that you might get if your skin is irritated from like cinnamon. Now this does have those peptides which reduce the look of wrinkles and can help with volume. Peptides are what turn themselves into proteins. They act as humectants, so they draw water in, so does hyaluronic acid. Now something that you should know is that hyaluronic acid is actually used in lip fillers. That's what's injected for people who want those plump lips. This is something that you are applying topically, so it's kind of acting as a humectant, drawing in that moisture, giving a little bit of plumpness. This doesn't stick to my lips in a normal day-to-day situation and cause like this goopy mess to string out across my face. Again, it's not completely dry touch, so please keep that in mind, but when you apply a thin layer, it really does give the lips that color. This one's in San Diego, so it has a little bit of sheen. It gives that plumpness, but without the goop. Like when I go mwah, 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 my lips aren't creating that stringy thing. And again, when you look at this, you're like, okay, it's a lip gloss, but if you took away the color, it's literally just like a lip plumper. So is it skincare or is it makeup? Like it's both. It's a hybrid, and I'm really sad that I did not get on this train sooner. I also have to say that this has jojoba oil, and you know that jojoba oil is one of my favorite oils, and this is amazing. I love it on my face. It can just stay there, it can do its plumping, and over time it helps to moisturize the lips, so it helps to keep that plumped look. And honestly, after this, I don't know if I can go back to regular lip glosses. Like, there's a couple of like lip butters that I really like, but like for lip glosses, if it's not gonna hydrate and if it's not gonna plump a little bit, why would I use it? I don't know, that's where I sit currently. Literally, that is where I sit currently. And of course, we can't forget mascara. And again, the question becomes, is this mascara that is makeup, or is this actually a lash conditioner serum that has a tint to it? This has biotin and keratin and lindenbud extract, and one of my favorite things is that this actually has synthetic beeswax. The ingredients in here actually support hydration, and again, they coat the lashes to actually stop breakage. And if you're like, yo, I miss getting creative with makeup, but like I don't have 45 minutes to spend in the mirror every single morning anymore, yeah, I don't blame you. These skincare makeup hybrids are something I like. Again, from my personal perspective, the sunscreen is my favorite because SPF is your BFF. I would say that the plumping lip gloss is a close second up, especially because it's a non-irritating plumper and it works over time as well as immediately.